Hi friends, welcome to this bird-inspired yoga class. So we will be very specific birds together, and we'll also get a chance to be any kind of bird we want to be. So let's begin by finding a space where you have some room to move around, and meet me sitting on your heels if that feels okay. I'll turn this way so you can see me. At first, get any wiggles out. Take a big breath in through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Let your shoulders soften. When you inhale, bring your wings up. Reach up towards the sky. And exhale, bring it right back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, fill your belly up. Reach high, reach your hips forward. And exhale, float it down. Let's do one more. Inhale your wings up to the sky. And exhale. Now shake your wings out as much as you need to. When you're ready, bring your hands down. Find your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. Take a little wiggle. When you're ready, make your hands really strong. Reach one leg back, doesn't matter which one it is. See if you can point your toes down. And keep your hips really steady and level. Full breath in through your nose, out through your nose. One more big breath in through your nose, and out through your nose. Last inhale here. Exhale, let your leg go. Maybe wiggle your hips a little bit. When you're ready with an inhale, try your other leg. Remember, toes point down to the ground. Your hips are nice and level. Couple big breaths. With the breath out, let your leg down again. Again, maybe you want to wiggle your hips. We'll eventually curl our toes under. Take a full breath in and exhale your hips up to dog. Now, kind of walk your dog a little bit, maybe wag your tail. And eventually walk your toes forward a little bit and your hands back. Bend your knees. Inhale, bring your hands towards your lower legs. And exhale, drop down to fold. Keep your chin towards your heart. Roll up really slow. Good. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to turn to face you. You can pick one leg to balance on. Does not matter which leg. I'm going to balance on this one and I'm going to pick these toes up. Now take a big breath in. Your arm that's closest to your leg that's up will go on the bottom. Give yourself a big hug. Good. Now, maybe you want to keep this big hug like this, or you can bring the backs of your hands together or the palms of your hands together. Now this leg that's kind of floating here, maybe wrap it around your other leg or bring your toes to the ground on the outside of your other foot. This is eagle. Eagles are super powerful. Take another big breath here. And with an exhale, let your eagle wings open up and float your foot down. Good. Shake it out again. I'll turn this way so you can see me from this side. Now, balance on your other leg. Make sure it's your other one. Pull the opposite leg up. Now, inhale, open arms. Remember, the hand that's on the same side as your leg that's up goes on the bottom for the big hug. Now, backs of hands might come together or palms of hands might come together. Maybe wrap your leg around or bring your toes to the ground outside your foot. Few deep breaths, lots of eagle energy, power, freedom. One more big breath in. And exhale, open your wings, release it all down, shake it out. Good. Okay, now do you want to be any kind of bird you want to be? Perfect. Let's bring our hands to our hips. Feet are hip width apart. That'll help us be really stable and steady. So that same thing we did on our hands and their knees, we're going to do that standing up. So pick a leg to balance on again. Does not matter which one. Pull your leg up, take a big breath in. When you start to exhale, send that leg back in space Hands stay on your hips. Make sure you're nice and level. And only when you're ready, open your bird wings. Now, what color are they? What texture are they? How big are they? Are you a certain type of bird? You can do whatever you want to be here. One more big breath in. And exhale, let it all go. Shake it out. And we'll switch sides. So anchor into your other leg. Pull your opposite knee up. Remember, hands stay on our hips at first before we find our wings. Big breath in. And exhale, start to send it back. It's okay if you're a little wobbly. You might be more wobbly on one side than the other too. And when you're ready, open your bird wings. Now, you could be whatever kind of bird you wanted to be. And you can fly anywhere you want to go. Where would you fly to? Where do you want to go? Notice how strong your leg is holding you up. Notice how strong your wings are. Take one more big breath in. And exhale, let it all go. Shake it out. Shake out your bird wings. Good. Only when you're ready, come back to stillness. Full breath in, reach your wings up to the sky. And exhale as you float them down back to fold. Big breath in, fingertips come towards your shins, your lower legs. Exhale them down to the ground, walk your hands forward and your feet back until we're right back in tabletop. A little wiggle. Now let's be a pigeon. This is a fun bird to be because it stretches our hips. Now inhale, one leg back, doesn't matter which one. Exhale, bring that knee towards the back of your wrist. Now your other knee, scoot it back a little bit so you can kind of come down. Now listen to your body. If anything feels really tight or anything hurts, you don't need to go that far. Take a peek at your back leg, make sure it's nice and straight. And your fingertips can stay on the ground. You can lift your head and your heart up, or you can exhale, bring your forearms down to the ground, or even your head. You can be any kind of pigeon you want to be. I'm going to stay here for a few breaths. Good. Now bring your hands back to the ground if you had lowered a little bit. Curl your back toes under, kind of shimmy your knee forward until you can reach this leg back and shake it out. Let it do whatever it wants to do. When you're ready, let it come down to the ground. Wiggle through your hips. And inhale to reach through your opposite leg. Exhale, bring your knee towards the back of your wrist. Now this foot tucks back towards your body. That'll help protect your knee joint. Again, lower down, listen to your body. It might feel a lot different on this side, and that's okay. Take a peek, make sure your leg's nice and straight, and decide if you want to lower down. You can do something different on this side than you did on the last side. That's okay. Few breaths here. Bring your hands down to the ground. Remember, curl those back toes. Wiggle the knee forward until you can get this front leg out and shake it out. And float it down. Let your legs swing around and forward. Straight forward, toes point up to the sky. Now you can have your feet as far apart as they want to be, okay? So maybe you want them close, maybe you want a little bit wide, maybe you want them a lot wide, whatever feels good in your body. Let's take one big breath in, raise our wings up, and exhale, fold forward a little bit. Hands can come down outside your body. Now listen to what your body says here. Listen to the backs of your legs, the back of your back. Maybe you want to let your head wiggle a little bit. And only when you're ready, slide your wings in towards you. Bring your shoulders up over your hips. Good. Come to any comfortable place to sit. Maybe you like your legs forward. Maybe you want to sit cross-legged like me. Now, show me peace signs with both your hands. Good. Now take these fingers towards the outside of your eyebrow. Do you feel that bony part of your skull? That's all the bones that protect your brain. Now, trace them down to the outer corner of your eye, so you're kind of just under your eye. You feel the bone gets a little bit bigger. Now, start to tap there. Good. This is our soaring eagle eye point. Keep tapping. You can alternate one side then the other. You can tap them both together. If your eyes want to close while you tap, they can. When we tap here, it helps us feel calm and centered. And it helps us manage our big feelings, especially anytime we are mad or scared. Helps us see things in a new way. Maybe you want to repeat after me. I am calm and can see things in a new way. I am calm and can see things in a new way. I am calm and can see things in a new way. Start to slow your tapping down. Let your hands float down. Take one big breath in through your nose when you're ready. Belly fills up in all directions. And sigh it out. Let's do one more just like that. You can make your sigh big and loud or however you want it to be. Big breath in through the nose. And sigh it out. Good. Take a second to notice how you feel. Where you feel, what you feel. It's very important for birds to rest too. So I invite you to come onto your back. Do whatever you want to do with your legs. Maybe they want to reach up to the air. Maybe they want to be bent and your knees come into touch. Maybe you want to send them long. Let your wings rest wherever you want. Maybe you're outstretching them out to the sides. We'll be here for just 1 minute resting. If you can, stay as still as you can be. Start to wiggle just your toes and just your fingers. Take one big breath in. Exhale, wrap your bird wings around yourself. Maybe wiggle side to side. And you can roll to one side or you can roll up forward. And we'll meet in a comfortable seat with our hands and prayer at the heart. Take your time. And we'll close with a namaste. I know that I am super cool and you're super cool too. So, namaste, my friends. Thank you for practicing with me. I'll see you next time.
Want to join in on our next Kids Activities Challenge? Click the link below and you'll be informed so you can join in on the fun. We'll see you there.